You guys probably thought I was never going to continue this again, huh? Nope. Wait a minute. Anyways, hey, what's going on, everybody? I am back today with another video, and yes, I am doing more The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, which I just now realized that for next episode I should probably turn on my cursor. But yeah, yes, we are continuing the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog because currently everyone is busy. And also, auditions from last video. If you guys are interested, again, there's a Discord in the description of that video. So if you want to join my channel, go to the description of that video. Anyways, April 16th. We left off in a closet. Amy was acting weird, so we're gonna investigate. And trash bin. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, it's empty. But on the bright side, this is a very clean bin. How do I become as optimistic as this kid? What do you think, Tails? Want me to cook any of this for you? Want me to get out of here? Sure. I normally never make microwave meals. I prefer to cook. Ugh. It's wording, man. Normally people say, I prefer to cook a food, not I prefer to cook. My cast iron skillet has gotten a lot of use lately. I can cook a mean cast iron pizza. I've only had microwave lunches this week. Ah, the wet floor sign. Keeping people alert and safe. Once I slipped on some spilled juice at the grocery store. No wet floor sign at all. Luckily, Sonic was there to catch me. My words today, man. Wow. Sonic really is as fast as they say. But he was going so fast he also slipped on the juice. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart. Ouch. Well, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. The shelf is blocking our exit. It's currently not budging. Well, certainly not budging. Hey, helper. Look closely at this. I wonder how this side of the shelf got smashed. There's nothing the shelf could have fallen into. And I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. The train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it. Crack on the shelf added to your inventory. Yeah. And hello. What's this? A rod? The tip is broken. It looks to have originally been attached to something. I'm not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it. Stick added to your inventory. My throat's a bit dry, by the way. And I just had water, so that's... Ugh. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Amy and find out what really happened. Alright, Amy. What you doing with that spoon? What's the latest? Amy, find any clues? I found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we could dig ourselves out. Dig ourselves out. On a train. I'll keep looking. Interrogate! Amy, we believe you're hiding something from us. What? You accuse me on my own birthday? How dare you? This isn't going to be easy, is it? It never is with Amy. It never is. I've been stuck in here just like the 2 of you. What in the world do you think... what in the world do you think I'm hiding? Amy was awake before Tails and I were. What could she have done in that time? Microwaved a chili dog. Attempted to escape. Murdered a suspect. I'm going with attempted to escape because they can't be the murderers. This is just hilarious, but it's also stupid. Attempted to escape. I don't think you were sitting idly while Helper and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it. Show me evidence that I attempted to escape or help me search for a way out. Do we have evidence to prove that? Helper, let me step you through this. First, find the correct pieces of evidence from your inventory. Once that has been deduced, we must form our argument to fight back. Alright, let's do this. What proves Amy attempted to escape the dining cart? This one. What? Some damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something? It fell over. Damage makes sense. You have no argument here. You're grasping. Okay, Tails, what now? Well, now we follow this train of thought. How does crack in the shelf relate to Amy? So now I have to explain myself? Well, you see, when I get stumped, I like to think, what would Sonic do? What would Sonic do? Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crushing badniks. He never loses. Like an endless runner game. I play a lot of those on my phone. Sure, whatever works. Just close your eyes and think, what would Sonic do? And find your argument. Alright. Let's prove we're not grasping. Normally it's grasping at straws. Let's follow the train of thought and fire a comeback like Sonic would do. And this feels weird. Wait, why? What's the... They had to interrogate this somehow in any Sonic game. They always do. Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for it to fall into. You're telling me on a train so this well kept that the damage was here before we arrived? Well, I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You just said nothing was around for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then? This! What is that? A stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage? Oh, well. I think you've been twirling around that stick a bit too much. Helper, let's try to find that train of thought again, shall we? Yep, because I thought I could make that jump. That one I could have. 27! I'm turning off pitfalls in the next episode. Because apparently that's what that means. You're right. A stick couldn't do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own. But if it's attached to something, it could. Like, let's say, a hammer. Ah! This isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle to your Pico Pico hammer! You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed. The handle to your hammer snapped right off! It's as you both said, I tried to get us all out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack and the handle ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me. She does generally look sorry about the situation. I never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy. It was one of my backups. It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I'd need it. And yet you brought it. Well, luckily... I just realized my headset microphone was unmuted. Hopefully that doesn't create some audio issues. Well, luckily for you, I'm a detective, and I dabble as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer. I dabble as a mechanic. You are a mechanic, Tails. You're going into your role too much. Just tighten things here, a little elbow grease there, and fixed. Tails, thank you! According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, it should do the trick. Alright, stand back! The shelf completely shattered. Incredible! We did it! We're free! Great job, Amy. Let's get out of here. Whoa! What is that? It can't be. Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic! Yeah, she seems happy. Maybe because this is a fake thing also. You guys can't see my cursor. I just remembered. cardboard. Yeah, this is where my cursor is needed. That looks like paint, not juice. Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. Amy, wait. I want to figure out who did this too. Wait for me. What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Sonic? Body. Can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest. Sonic? Sonic? Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are these wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this a part of the murder mystery? Or is this serious? Sonic? Sonic! Oh no. Oh no. I feel myself panicking. Calm down, helper. What do I do? I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. He never said this. So I leave their care to you, helper, my favorite employee. Stuff like that makes me not want to be characters like this guy if he wants to think like this. Surely you won't let me down on this last ride. I need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if this is part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, conductor. You'll see. Now, I would end the episode, but that would be way too short. Oh, and this is the introduction. So, let's go on to Chapter 1 and see what's happening. The saloon, which I don't get why it exists. Whoa, look at this place. Amy? Amy, are you here? Hey, Tails, where are you? Well, Tails is my partner, but Amy's the birthday girl. Partner. Alper, I'm over here. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. It seems she's really excited. Of course she is. Did you need something from me? Yeah. Just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing? Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about. Promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. He's making a lot of sense. But I can't shake what Sonic said. I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game? Or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along with you? It's my job to keep an eye on you. I'm not gonna say it's a part of my job because that'll make him not like me as much, so can I tag along? If you don't mind, is it cool if I tag along with you? Oh, of course, sure. Oh, of course, sure. Okay. Now, if ever... now, if I ever need a snack, you've got me. Fair. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my lore card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Eggman. Not a paper detective without baggage. Oh, proper detective without baggage. This is true! Oh boy, he's going into this role I don't see him as a cowboy. Ya varmints! What are y'all doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me about it. Enough of that. Thank you! Wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us embellish your bleh. And nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. That's Knuckles. He's obviously... I hate this word so much. If it happens a lot more, I'm going to Google it about something, but why keep it out on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Helper, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues, then interrogate. Right, let's do this. The wanted Robo-Chow seems interesting. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Omochow. That's what his name was. Hate to see him like this. What did they do? Medical what? I'm sorry. Medical malpractice? Omochow? The announcer? Interesting. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check here. Sadly, this one is empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I think Tails is ignoring me. I'm gonna be like Markiplier when he played West of Loathing. Even though I watched the entire game, do you guys want me to play that someday? I'm going to check every trash can. Breathtaking views. This train passes some incredible sights. I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. Hey, I just noticed there's chow in the bottom there. I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding on the in the carts. Oh, ain't that the truth? I'll never understand this friend group. You never will. It's hard to. Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts. The classic saloon snack. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Kind of bland. Seems like someone licked all of the salt off them. That means Tails just ate salt. Not salt. Ate spit. What? Or maybe they're just insulted. Oh, I'm sorry, Tails. That's the exit to the saloon, so I'm gonna check the arcade first. Clearly, we weren't able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Super Monkey Ball. What's that a joke to? Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches? Who could have done that? The man named Knuckles, maybe? What are you two looking at me for? Smash Arcade is added to your inventory. The robotic arms here are really helpful. I don't know why I missed the S. What's the arm doing to my hair? Uh-oh. He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible. What interesting tech. Uh-oh. Should I fear my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? Oh, I get it. Oh! Howdy, partners. Spittoon-free establishment. Then it's not a saloon. Okay, I feel like I missed something like that in a couple of rooms. Huh, that's funny. The door is locked tight. We can't go any further. I wonder how Amy was able to leave then. Good point. When were those doors locked, and how long were they locked for? Well, have to keep this in mind. Will have to keep this in mind. Helper. This is interesting. What is it? What is? It's just a few used cups. Sure. But why are there three? Knuckles was really thirsty? Helper. One of these has lipstick on the rim. The only one that actually wears lipstick is Rouge, so Rouge was here at some point. That's not Knuckles. That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone must have been here. Also, not Knuckles' color at all. It's red. He's literally red. We should log this. Used cups added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better? I said leave! Can I take your order? Start interrogation. I'm curious what this is. Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, you'll let me know, won't ya? Sure, I like a butler of sorts, right? Come on, helper. You're not a butler. Tell him that. Yeah, I'm like a butler. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Dang it! Knuckles, Helper and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour of the murder. I read that wrong, but it sounded cooler than what it actually said. I already told you. Buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. It is? We have evidence, too. We do? Oh, wow, my... Bleh. Helper, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? Clearly, this. A Super Monkey Ball arcade machine completely smashed up. It's a shame to see Super Monkey Ball in this state. The arcade machine, huh? What makes you think I touched it? 30? Really? This is gonna increase by 5 each time, and I don't like that. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you certainly touched the arcade machine because Super Monkey Balls is your favorite game. I doubt that. The arcade cabinet is covered in punches. Your hair was found at the scene. It's not, though. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine. But why? I needed a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you? I'm on it. Helper, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on! I'm sorry, what? Oh. Oh, I don't like how I was barely able to get 30 with that. The arcade machine is fixed. No! Don't look at the scores! Quick, look at the scores! I'm pulling it up now. Whoa, Vector, what the heck? That's also just very rude. Okay, what does this tell us? Nothing, obviously. It tells us that apparently Knuckles has a really, really horrible temper. Because he was beaten by 1 point. How is that possible in games like what this sounds like? It tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you. And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here. Now! Oh, I'm getting tired of doing this. Ow. Wait, did that one ring count for two? Now, helper? What proves Victor was here with Knuckles? The 3 glasses? No! I thought it was strange there was more than 1 cup sitting next to you. Well, you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday. You and Victor enjoyed some drinks playing arcade. It's not like... It's not... I wasn't... Don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. It's as you say, Victor popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. I'm sorry, I was reading the wrong dude. Then he bested me. I destroyed the machine. No proof in his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest. I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story. My alibi! That's how you spell alibi? I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. You have no idea, other me. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what of the other cup? But what of the cup with lipstick mark? Rouge was here too. Called it! Why do you keep making that face, Tails? I'm not saying that. Not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game, and left. Obnoxious, that one. Of course she is. But you offered her a drink. Apparently? Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games. Rouge couldn't find something and left. Then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back on something I noticed. One more name on that high score list. Doesn't make sense. Helper, can you take a look at one more time? An odd name on the high score list. What is Tails talking about? Oh, there it is. Let's see, we got Vector, Knuckles, Toast, Apple, Bread. Toast, Apple, Bread? That one, Bagel and Candy. That's not a food name. All the names have a food theme, but this one. Who here goes by Ultim? You may not know, Helper, but there is someone here that goes by the title The Ultimate Life Form. Okay, I see you now. There's really someone here that goes by that? Yes. Like, oh. Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Victor and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow drops by. So Shadowy... Sorry. So Shadow is here too? He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all admit... I can't say that word. I'm so bad at pronouncing so many things. I know. I'm sorry. I'm a pathetic loser in that case. Had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. A key. Shadow told me to lock the door and to not open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some key of sorts too. That's right! The conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Rouge searching for? I don't know. They didn't tell me. even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. More information than I expected to get here, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough. The library is the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me, Detective Tails and a butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, helper. Let's head to the library. On it! This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Is it even possible to microwave a chili dog? Helper! Coming. Ready to mosey down to the next car? You got it, partner. Onwards! Oh, that's cute. Instead of a cat, it's it's a chow. Do I risk it? Let's get a little bit more story so I can have a not text dialogue place to stop. And then I'll end the video. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? But before you go, SPO and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Have you found any leads yet? Want to join us in finding clues? Flattered, but at this pace you two are going, Sonic's murder will never get found. Ouch. Oh, she's confident. She must have something up her sleeves. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. And quick. But how are you going to leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? That's not what the key looked like before. The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course. It's the birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, starved! I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right about now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm SPO, the poet. Poetry. Uh, ow, my eye. A resident message from a poet to reader meant to challenge our delight. Big words. Tails. I wish this was a game with actual words because of this. With the most rhythmic of pro. Oh, geez, today. Can I hear some? Sure. Uh. Uh. What the heck are these Chow? I've never seen these guys before. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 la. Dee 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 dee. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now. Thanks. What? What? They went so into detail with this April Fool's game. By the way, if you guys didn't see the last episode, this game was made for April Fool's Day. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Helper and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blade, Shadow, and Sonic all proceeded to this library card, where Amy told me and SPO to stay. I promotely picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. See, he actually reads. SPO does like reading, so that makes sense. Victor got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yup! Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brooch. At the what? Stand over there? But she left back to the casino car. Shadow came through and locked the door. Oh yeah, he's a locksmith. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Locksmith! Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locked locking the door behind him, then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Victor came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car, so we were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. He moved, so I thought it was Vector, not SBO. Whoops. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector and SBO couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you, both of you. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded, that word I know, with a poem, I've got you covered too. Thanks, guys! Their alibis seem solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if SBO is actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Alright, so this feels like a good place to stop. Save. Boink. April 25th. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this. You can interact with this. That's cute. I will do that later. We have a lot to do still in this game. We still have no idea who murdered Sonic. Let's be honest, my theory, because of all the hands and the fact that you're able to interact with the hands at all, I'm sensing that it's possible that the train itself murdered Sonic. 'Cause it seems possible. This one definitely seems empty. I'm checking that in the next episode. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will see you all next time, and goodbye.